They fought, and they didn't give up. We didn't start the way we wanted to, and but they showed some toughness in the end. They're a hurting locker room right now, and we got to get back at it tomorrow. I can hear.
Johnny, you said you played great. It was 10 minutes ago. You're down 55-39. What do you think was going on up to that point?
Well, you saw the game like I did. I mean, we had 16 offensive rebounds at half, yet we only made 5 field goals. We didn't finish plays that we should have. I think on some of our drives, we really didn't look to play through the bump and finish, and we sort of threw it a little bit. Give South Carolina credit. They had a game plan, they stuck to it, and it worked. And Frank did a great job.
John, this is the 3rd straight game you guys have struggled from the perimeter, shooting the ball. Is that an issue? How big of a handicap is that?
Sure, it's an issue if you don't make shots. I mean, but the reason we weren't going to get any perimeter shots in the first half, we couldn't get open. And we were starting our offense near half court. They went zone. We did a great job driving the ball and knocked down some threes in the second half and made a game of it. We cut it to 1, I believe, and had a 3 to tie it late. And that's what I'm proud of these kids for.
How do you think the disappointment of the loss the other night carried over to the
No. That was addressed Friday, John, and we had a good practice Friday and went at it today, and sort of a good thing sometimes when you have a tough game at home and you can redeem yourself, hopefully, and obviously we didn't today, but so there wasn't a whole lot of time to dwell on it.
How would you describe the emotional state of the team right now?
I mean, the game just got over. I'm sure they're disappointed and mad and upset, and it's something that we'll talk about tomorrow.
John, why isn't Cal here?
I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
How did you find out you were going to be doing this?
They told me to come in here.
John, why do you think after John got
Take
ejected,
your hats off.
that it seemed like the energy level picked up from the team?
Nah, I mean, I don't think you can say that, Larry. These kids. I mean, I thought we played hard. I don't think we made shots. I mean, there's a difference. It's not like we were just out there. These kids care. I mean, it hurts not to win. And, you know, I think that they saw the ball go in a couple times, and that brought confidence. They got some stops on defense, and that also brought confidence. And I appreciate them playing. You know, the bench was great, and we just fell a little bit short.
John, you have a freshman-oriented team, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't the head coach be there for guidance or for any other reason? Should he? Why put yourself in a position?
I'm not going to answer that.
For either of you guys, what?
Please raise your hand. We'll get you a microphone in the back.
John, since Coach Calipari isn't here to answer the question, what was the frustration? Why was he so frustrated with the refs tonight?
You'd have to ask him. I mean, I know, I realize he's not here. I mean, I guess the call didn't go our way here and there, but it had nothing to do with that. It was our team's performance, and as coaches and as players, we have to own up to it.
Do you like the shots, John, that they're taking from the perimeter? Do you think it's at all getting in their minds a little bit, the struggles?
Honestly, if I saw a shot chart right now, Jerry, I see we took 17 threes, but I don't know how many. We took 11 of them in the second half when they played zone for basically 19 minutes and 30 seconds, 40 seconds. So we took a majority of them then. But if I saw a shot chart, I would say that there were quite a few of our shots in the first half that were in the lane. Not only by our bigs, but by our guards as well. We did not settle. We just did not convert.
For either of you guys, James or Aaron, what was different between the first 30 minutes of this game for you guys and the last 10? What changed?
I think it was energy. We didn't come out with a lot of energy like we should have. And in the second half, we talked to each other, and we were more like team-oriented, just talked to each other in the second half. And I think that's what brought our confidence up and just gave us that extra boost.
John, could you talk on the last three when you had when Alex took the shot? Was that the design player? He just the guy that was open, and that's what you wanted when it came around?
I told him to shoot that thing. I mean, he was wide open, had a great look. It was online. We had to get a good shot off, and it was a good look. I know Alex isn't a prolific three-point shooter, but I had trust in him, and I was right behind him and told him to shoot the ball.
How well do you think they played, your guys played defense down the stretch? Inbound, defending the inbounds and so on.
Well, you mean the last 6 seconds?
Well, the last.
I mean, we scrambled. I mean, they didn't stop. They did what we asked them to do coming out of huddles, and maybe I didn't do a great job of saving a timeout late. Now that I look back at it, but I haven't been a head coach in 9 years or been on the floor like that. But I probably should have saved one. That's why I got fired too. But they executed what we wanted. I mean, I think James deflected the first one, and I'm not sure who did the second one, and that was close. I mean, shoot, if we would have got one crack at it, you never know what could have happened.